hot coffee. It's delicious though. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream session. Today is going to be one of the toughest days because my days literally goes. I started 8 a.m. I have a little break right here, which is why I'm doing the live session. Then I've got to go back to work in the afternoon, and then I've got literally I'll be working till about 8:30, 9 o'clock tonight. So this is going to be one of the toughest days on record. I'm sorry, I'm doing like two things at once because I've got to get a bunch of this shit figured out all at the same time because you got a million things to do. Yesterday was an excellent day on the channel. It was one of the greatest days I think that I've ever had on the channel. Thank you to all you guys who were able to subscribe and like the videos, and I'm so appreciative of that. I think I almost got 10 likes. I also got like 6 or 7 new subscriptions. It was the craziest day I've had on the stream, and some people are like, "Oh, that's not big of a deal." People get 2 and 3 every couple minutes in these streams, and I'm like, dude, I'm like, you know, and I say this because it was a family member. It's really more or less my brother's. I was like, dude, I'm doing my best. Well, not my best, but I'm definitely giving a strong foot forward. So thank you guys for helping me. Thank you guys for watching the channel. Thank you for all of your help and support, guys. I just wanted to say that to begin with. So yeah, I do have a bunch of things to do, so I'm gonna try to go over my spiel real quick, and we're gonna move through these exercises as quickly as one possibly can. Again, I apologize, but if I don't do that quickly, then I'm never going to make it through these sessions. So again, if you have any questions, I'm going to really reiterate today. It's one of the days you got to hold them to the very end. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what I'm trying to build. The channel is about 4 things, and the first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. The first part is the practice session, and the second part is the improvisational practice session. So basically, the first part is where I practice, you practice, and we practice together so that we can get better as a collective. With the obvious objective for us from moving from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. We do that by doing the following things. Number 1, we're going to implement the practice session is going to include basically warm-ups, scales, chords, different chord studies, different chord and interval studies, different chord voicings, different chord progressions, that's what I meant to say, as well as different licks of the week and different cover songs that we're going to do in an effort to move forward on the channel and to do promotional things for the channel. We're going to try to add cover songs, not to play live, but to just add them to the channel as necessary for me to showcase the skill set that we are, and so that would be great too. Basically, but we're doing those things in effort to get to the second part, which is the improvisational music. So we're going to use those skills that we learned in the practice session to immediately implement into the improvisational section, especially the licks of the week, because they're really good nuggets to have in your back pocket during that period of time. So basically, on the live stream, I'm going to be the one improving. You're going to be sitting there in your throne of judgment and judging me. And it's my hope you will go to the playlist section of my channel. Obviously, like those videos, but as well as you will be able to use those backing tracks to create your own improvisational sessions or your own improvisational songs. I hope that you record them, you'll upload them to YouTube, and at some point when you feel comfortable and confident enough, you'll send me the link. So hopefully I can take a look at what you've done, and with your permission, I'd like to talk about it on the channel, to talk about how you've attacked the fretboard, how I've attacked the fretboard, and so we can have an open conversation about how we can attack the fretboard a little bit differently, so we can get better at what we're trying to do here. And I think the number 10 thing, I'm sorry, not the number 10 thing. We're jumping numbers here just out of nowhere. The third thing is basically what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X. It's about me using my knowledge, my understanding of Logic Pro, and my understanding of the music theory and the fretboard to create the best music I possibly can. I will be singing, I will be songwriting, I will be creating the best music I possibly can every single day of my life, and I will be posting that on a regular basis. I know I will be starting it this weekend. I'm hopefully trying to start this tomorrow, and I can promise you that is going to happen. I will post at least one thing this weekend. It will happen. Good, bad, ugly, whatever it sounds like, it will be posted because I'm trying to get this out here. So 100% of the music I obviously will be putting out there will be in an effort for me to get better at Logic Pro X. The other 10% will be broken up into different parts. Me working on music for other people and individual artists, as well as me working on other things for other individuals who work in the short film industry, so working on scores, basically. Basically, the last thing, I'll just say this real quick. The last thing is basically when people don't watch a channel, the channel sort of serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So when people watch a channel in real time, like yesterday, I get real-time advice about things I can do to change the channel. Sometimes people tell me things like you need to change the camera, or you need to change the sound quality, or you need to change this. there's only so much I can do with the budget I have. So when people give me comments in real time, it's great, but sometimes people need to understand, like, I want better lighting. I want a better room. I want a better everything. But the only way to do that is to get money from the channel. And I'm trying to make this channel as free for you guys as possible. And the only way I can do that is to ask you, or really beg of you guys, to really like, comment, and subscribe on the videos. I hope that you will continue to do that. Yesterday was an awesome day. But until that moment happens, I ask people to check out, to donate to the channel, which is the second thing. So there are two ways you can help out with the channel from a financial perspective. One, that's making donations. You can use my Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. And you guys can absolutely donate to the channel if you'd like to donate a euro or more to the channel. It's helpful. Every dollar helps. As I'm doing all this is out of pocket. You know, I'm probably at least $1,500 bucks in the hole just starting this channel over a period of time, obviously. But you know, that's basically where I'm starting at. Plus, you know, covering all the costs of things I have to save and protect, and just making sure that these things are up and running all the time. That, you know, it takes a toll. So I'm trying to do that, but I'm also trying not to drag other things in from other businesses to, you know, I'm not trying to use the finances from one business to float another. That's not how business works. And unfortunately, there is a financial component to all of this stuff. And my goal is to just make it as free for you guys as possible. So if you'd like to donate, that's really helpful. If you don't, I totally understand it. It's tough for everyone out there. I get it. The second thing I ask people to do, this is really more of an indirect way you can help out with the channel, is by using my cryptocurrency referral links. Now, they're a refer a friend program, so it works as follows. When you sign up using my referral links, they will offer you perks like 20 bucks cash back or 100 bucks after trading fees. But whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me as I'm the referring client. And as I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back in the platform, that is how it helps out. Second thing I was going to tell people is, well, basically, I'm not a financial expert. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you shouldn't do with your money, nor should I. I'm not in that. It's not my field of expertise, nor would it be. It seems really boring. I mean, making money is awesome, but figuring out how to pay taxes and do all this other stuff, I don't know nothing about nothing. Okay, you know, I do what I do, and I pay people to do what they do. So I don't even know nothing about that. But I do know about cryptocurrency trading, and I very much enjoy doing it. So if you guys want to get involved, I'd recommend any of the 4 sites I have up there. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. I'm sharing my passion of music with you as well. So I figure, you know, why not share another passion that might help people, you know, make a little money here and there if they decide they want to do. But it does help out with the channel. Last year, I bought a G1X multi-effects processor for my guitar. So because I'm using 15 to 20% up to 100 bucks of my total gains to reinvest back in the platform, next year on January 21st, I'm going to try to take a poll of all the things I can purchase for under 100 bucks that'll help out with the channel. And it's my hope that I can get other people to sort of be like, hey, maybe you should get this, maybe you should figure out lighting, or maybe you need to get something better for your sound, or get that stand you were always talking about. Different things like that, so I can help build the channel the way it needs to go. And that's what I'm trying to do. Lastly, is basically the easiest way to help out with the channel is to subscribe to me across all platforms, okay? Whether it be Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or Twitch, whether I'm active on those sites like Facebook or Instagram, or I'm not as active or not active at all like Twitch and Twitter, I ask people to subscribe to me across all of those platforms, because helping me grow those platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here today. I've got a ton of work to get done, and I've got a very short time to do it. So if you have any questions, please understand. I mean no disrespect, but I'm going to try to get to those questions, and I may not get to all of them. That's just because of the nature of how my day's working today. So I'm going to go ahead and post my Ko-fi account. That's my Ko-fi account if you'd like to do that. Let's see if oh, here we go. My bad. I didn't have a brain freeze. I was just trying to find where the link was so I can copy that real quick. There's the copied link. I'm going to go ahead and post this into the chat. Here's a list. Here's my Ko-fi account. There you go. And here's the link of the week, guys. Thank you for joining me, guys. I can't tell you how much of this is so appreciative. Like, I'm so appreciative of this. I'm just really, really saddened by the fact that I cannot be here as long as I need to be here. But at the same time, like, I'm gonna have days like this, so I'm gonna have to keep doing what I do. So I appreciate all you guys, man. This is so crazy. This is crazy. 3 legs already. This is bananas. You guys are fucking awesome, man. I don't know what to say. I wish I could. Man, I don't know what I wish I could do, but I'm, you know, you guys are the best. Let me see if I can get to this right. So I did my coffee account. I put in the Instagram link. What else am I missing? That's it. Oh, 3 things. I don't take requests on this channel. There's nothing wrong with channels that do take requests, but again, I do not take requests on this channel. I'm hoping to do so, like for like backing tracks. I was talking about doing that, and maybe people saying, "Oh, I'll give you $1 if you do this session," or "Do $1, do this." You know, some things like that because they're actually helpful and they fit into what I'm trying to build. But just playing cover songs does not really make sense for what I'm trying to do. And again, I reserve the right to change that later. Just as of right now, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. It might make dollars, but it doesn't make no sense. But the second thing is I do curse on this channel. You will hear me say things like shit and fucking. It's hard for this. This is really hard for me to say because I need to get as many subscribers as I can if I'm going to try to reach my goal of making this net zero for me and you as well. I need as many subscribers as I possibly can get. So just having people sign up and like the channel is really, really helpful. But if it's an actual obstacle for you, if you hear cursing, then this, dare I say it, this may not be the channel for you, which is unfortunate, but it sucks. Yeah. That's what people say. I just don't want people. I have the channel set already to 18 plus, or this isn't for kids. It's not 18 plus, but it's set to basically this isn't for kids. So I do curse on this channel. That's the worst it gets. A lot of people I recommend are also cursing. They also curse. A lot of people that are influencers. Brandon Dion is one of my favorite guitar influencers. He absolutely curses, but his channel is great. So anyway. Lastly, if you have any questions, especially today, guys, I'm really, really sorry for this, but I'm going to have to ask you to really, really hold back on those questions unless you DM me on Facebook because I'm really, really pressed for time today. So let's get going. I'm going to work on these exercises as best as I can. I'm going to have to rush through a bunch of them a little bit, not rush, but go a little bit more quickly than what I would like to. I literally have an hour and a half from this moment. So let me see if we can get through on this, and we're going to try to keep it moving. Okay, guys? Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me every day, and shout out to all you guys, for real. What's today, Wednesday? Happy Wednesday, y'all. Oh, it's hump day. Hooray. I'm going to post that in the chat because I love that. Happy hump day, y'all. I don't know if I should hope that. I'll just put happy Wednesday. I don't know why I put a Z there. Wednesday doesn't have a Z. I put a Z in the middle of Wednesday. That doesn't have a Z in it. I know how to spell. Okay, I'm a speller. Maybe not the best speller because I use spell check a lot, but I'm not that terrible. Anyway, Lopez. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dog. You're the best. You guys are awesome, man, for real. This has been a really incredible week for me, and I don't know what to say about that. It's been super incredible for me. Huge week for me as far as subscribers and just likes and stuff. And it's like a handful of people make it like it's not that big of a deal. Me, it's a huge fucking deal. It's a big deal. Anyway, we're at 90 beats per minute. We're gonna start with the alternate picking exercise at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. There would have been a better one. I just got a little nervous in my brain, and then that nervousness came out in my playing, which is why I messed up some of those things, and it happens. Which is why I probably need to play more on the streets, because like when you play it by yourself, you're like, oh, I got the song right. That's correct. You play on the streets, it's almost like you never knew the song to begin with. If you've ever played that, you ever know what that feeling is? It's so frustrating. Anyway, let's get right into the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito exercise at 105 beats per minute. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Happy Wednesday. Still a happy Wednesday, but we're going to work, guys. Put on those hard hats. We're going to work. mic is slipping on strings, but I don't know if it's just me or my brain. I don't know. Weird Wednesday. Let's get right into the alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret. This time we're going to be moving, guys. Let's see if we can get better at this range right here. And by we, I mean I, because this range, I suck at this range. Maybe just 105 beats per minute. Maybe it's just because it's cold. I don't know. Excuses don't play. Let's go. What's wrong with me on that exercise? I don't know if it's just my hands are cold or I don't know what is going on here. This is not sounding good today. Yeah, I started struggling right there. It feels like, I don't know if it's a pick thing. I don't know which hand is going on. That did not go off great today. We're going to go work on the chromatic tapping. And this should go okay, I would imagine. It's just tapping, but I don't know. The way things have been going right now, it's not looking great. Oh, I forgot to turn up the volume. Let's go. Turn that down before I blow people's eardrums out of their face holes. Guys, we're going to get right into the selective picking technique, and we're going to do it at a 90, 100, and 110 beats per minute. Yesterday we did sweep picking. Today we're going to do selective picking. Selective picking is literally exactly what you think it is. It's you are selecting between alternate picking and tapping. Okay? Today we're just doing downstrokes for the downstrokes and then hammer-ons. Yeah, downstrokes and hammer-ons for this exercise. Very simple. So I'm just going to run through it because I know that I've explained this exercise a few times, and it's just easier when you see it in action. So you're just going to use index and middle finger for the first time you go through up to the 2nd fret, or when you get up to the top E string, you're going to move up to the 2nd and 3rd fret and go back down like this. And then you're going to do the same thing with your index and ring finger all the way up to the E string, the high E string, go up to the 2nd and 4th fret, go back down, do the same thing with your index and pinky finger, 2nd and 5th fret, go back down, and you finish with that exercise. You run through each about 2 times. Well, so index and middle finger 2 times, index and ring finger 2 times, index and pinky 2 times. So let's go. Switch. Index and ring. Switch. Index and pinky. to the same exercise, but do it at 100 beats per minute. It's not that hard. Again, if you guys have any questions about those exercises, because I know I have not posted them as shorts yet, but if you have any questions, by all means, feel free to ask me. Please do it on Instagram, though, because I'm not going to have that much time today to get through these exercises if not. So let's get right to it. 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Do it at 110 beats per minute. Does anybody find that exercise particularly difficult? I don't think it is at this level, but I could be wrong. Okay, if you find it difficult, just let me know in the comments or in the chat section. I don't find it particularly difficult, which is why I don't go over it very much. I find it to be simple, but again, if you have questions about it, ask me. I just prefer, at least today, guys, as I've said before, if you could just ask me in my DMs or on my Facebook Messenger app, because I will be on the move in about an hour and a half. So, oh, it's 11:11. Yo, let's go. That was a weird salute. I should do something weird to change the mood. I accidentally put my hand up in a weird way. Didn't mean it. Love you guys. I saw you typing. I just didn't get to look at it for a second here. Let me just put this on pause. Actually, I need to take the tempo down to 105 beats per minute. Anyway, we're gonna start working on the scales. Yeah. And close out of that. We don't need it. Let me see the typing. You know, the guitar prog still learning shapes and chords name. Dude, we're all still learning chords and shape names. Like, let me not pretend like I'm better than anybody else. Let me just go ahead and bring myself down to all this level. I started this channel to learn myself too, like to really hone in on my guitar skills. So when you see me looking down, or I'm looking down at my book or whatever, just understand, like, we're in the same boat, okay? So that's why I want to build this part of the channel around community. Like, the other stuff that I'm doing with the channel obviously is music related. So I'm going to create music in Logic Pro X, and I'm obviously trying to get better at that as well, singing, songwriting, guitar parts, this, that, and the other. But at the same time, guys, we're in the same boat. So I don't want to sit here and pretend, like, when I say I'm teaching intermediate guitar, I'm also teaching myself intermediate guitar. So I don't want people to get this impression that I'm like some kind of teacher or whatever. I have a general understanding of music theory because I played trumpet in an orchestra for several years. You know, I learned my first time I picked up a trumpet, I think I was 8 or 9 years old. I played that in an orchestra while I played in a band, and then I played in an orchestra when I went to high school, and then I played a little after high school. But at the end of the day, I've been playing guitar for a little while, so I have a general understanding of it. But I'm like mid-range intermediate. Like, I'm really hitting right now. I'm punching up. I'm right near that like intermediate, the high intermediate level. But you know, that's where I am. Okay, that's my skill set. That's where I am, and we're learning together. That's why I ask people for feedback sometimes, because I'm not in a different position. That's just not true. Okay, we're in the same place. We're in the same boat. Trying to get better and trying to do awesome things with guitar. That's it. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I hope that the stuff that I do is helping. And if it is helping, you know, let me know. Smash that like button, subscribe, you know, tell your friends. You know. Anyway, let's get right to the scales. We're doing the, as we've done yesterday, and we're going to do it again today. We're doing the A sharp, B flat major scales at 105 beats per minute, at which point we're going to do the B, excuse me, hiccups and burps, my bad. At which point we're going to do the B major scale at 105 beats per minute in 105 beats per minute in positions 1 through 8. Then we're going to go Jiunanda to 100 beats per minute, at which point we're going to be doing the A sharp, B flat minor pentatonic scales. So we're going to do the minor pentatonic shapes, and then we're going to get right into the B minor pentatonic shape from the first to the in positions 1 through 6. So let's get it going, guys. It's good to see you guys. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the help. Happy Wednesday. Let's go. A sharp, B flat major scale, 105 beats per minute, first position. Let's go. Try the second position, see if this is working. My hands are feeling a little cold. I don't know why. So second position, B major scale, 105, or A sharp, B flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, B major scale, A sharp, B flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Position, guys. Fourth position, my bad. Fourth position, A sharp, B flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Position, guys. A sharp, B flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today, guys. I saw a couple of you joined. If you'd like to, if I'm doing anything that seems helpful to you guys, if you click that like button, that would be really helpful to the channel. Subscribing helps, commenting helps, and if not, just thank you for being here. Happy Wednesday to all you guys. Fifth position. There we go. Sometimes I'll go through over a scale a few times more just to make sure I got it right. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't, but I do my best to try to do it because I want to get things done in a timely order, but that doesn't make an excuse to try to not get it right. You know what I mean? So I'm going to keep pushing to try to get the scales right sometimes, even when I don't get it right, unless I'm really crunched for time like today, but it is what it is. Sixth position, guys. A sharp, B flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, A sharp, B flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the eighth position, my bad, of the A sharp, B flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Now we can go right into the A major scales, guys, or the B major scale at 105 beats per minute. Welcome to the channel. Happy hump day, y'all. Let's get it going. Happy Wednesday. What is coffee? You guys don't know this. If you've never played before, like I have cold fingers, and even when I warm up, sometimes my fingers stay a little cold. Your extremities are they stay cold. If you've never played guitar cold with cold fingers, then you may not understand what I'm going to say. But it affects your ability to play. Those of you know what that is. Keep your fingers warm. Find ways to keep your fingers warm, because if you ever play outside or you're playing with a group outside, it will affect your speed. Just will. You'll see what I'm talking about if you ever try it. First position, B major scale. Let's go. 105 beats per minute. Second position, B major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. The reason I was smiling is because I knew, like, if I had said something about the cold weather and it affecting your performance, I was waiting for the slew of sexual innuendos to follow, and that's why I smiled. I was like, man, I probably shouldn't have said that like that. So I was like, man, I'm going to get it. Because the internet, you know, has no limits. I don't know if you've been on Reddit. If you've ever been on the sites, if you say something slightly innuendo-esque, they go crazy on those sites. It's crazy. Oh, man. Third position. Let's go. A B major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go. Fourth position, B major scale, 105 beats per minute, guys. Happy hump day, y'all! That ended well, so you get a duck face for that one. Duck face, good ending. Let's get right to the fifth position. B major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, B major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, B major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the B major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Yeah, now we get to take the tempo down under. Terrible, 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 awful Australian accent. But we're getting right into the 105 beats per minute, taking it down under. I like saying it like that. think it was Shane Gillis, who said something about Australian people and how they're funny, how they sound funny. I wonder if we sound funny as Americans to other English speakers. Because other English speakers are like, well, I know Americans, whenever we think of other people who speak English, we're always like, oh yeah, you speak English weird. And it's like, maybe we're the ones that speak the weird English. Because I know a lot of English countries, they don't say Z. We do. They say Z. Most countries do. I don't know why. Doesn't matter. We're at 100 beats per minute, guys. We're getting right into the minor pentatonic scales. We're starting with the A flat, A sharp, B flat minor pentatonic scale, and then we're moving to the B minor pentatonic scales. I hope you guys are with me. Shout out to all you guys for being here. I have not looked at the chat in a second, so I'm going to take a look at that just to make sure nobody's asking any serious, crazy questions. No crazy questions so far. Thank you guys for being here. If you haven't done so already, I would love it if you would like the channel. Like and subscribe if you could. If you're not, if you don't want to, I understand, I get it. Just thanks for being here. Happy Wednesday. Let's get it going. Second position, A sharp, B flat minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, A sharp, B flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, A sharp, B flat minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, A sharp, B flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position. I should just say this. I'm not shutting my eyes to be a pretentious douche. Okay, I'm shutting my eyes because I have a problem staring down at my guitar, and I'm really trying to focus all of my energy to make sure I'm not the guy that's just like looking at his guitar the whole time. And I've seen a lot of videos. I went back and watched a bunch of them. I've been doing this the last couple of weeks or so, but that's the only reason I'm doing it. I'm trying to get really more of a feel of the guitar instead of like looking at it directly, just trying to visualize it in my mind. Sixth position, octave position, I believe. A sharp, B flat minor pentatonic scale. Let's go. Now we're going to get right into the B minor pentatonic scale, guys. And then we're going to go right to the final note. And then the chords. I'm happy you guys are here. This is awesome. I don't really have people on this channel this often, so yesterday was a pretty exciting day for me. I got a bunch of really, likes and subscriptions and a bunch of people just cheering me on, and it just felt really good. So I wanted to thank you guys for that again. That was really, really cool. Really, really cool day for me. I appreciate you, dog. Thank you so much. If you guys could just, you know, if you could, if you want to, you don't have to again, but if you could like and comment on the channel, that'd be awesome. You don't have to, but it just, you know, makes me a lot. It helps me stay in line with what I'm trying to do, which is to make the channel net zero for me, which means basically as free for me as it is for you. And the best way to do that is through getting the YouTube partnership program, which requires a certain amount of subs. So if you guys want to do that, that'd be awesome. If not, just thank you for being here either way. Let's get right to it. We're at the B minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, B minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, B minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, B minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, B minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. In the final position, the sixth position, the octave position of the B minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute, guys. literally had to play that back and forth a bunch more times because my fingers are so fat. The higher I get up the fretboard, the more difficult it gets for me because my fingers just can't really squeeze in between those tiny spaces right there on the fretboard. So, you know, it is what it is. Shout out to all you guys for being here. You guys are the best. If you haven't done so already, guys, I would really very much love it if you would go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. If not, thanks for being here regardless. But we're going to get right into the boring stuff right now, the real boring stuff. So we're going to turn off the metronome. I hope that you'll stay for the rest of the session, because the fun stuff really comes in a little bit. Well, the fun stuff, I've already posted the lick of the week, so if you guys want to go ahead and take a look at that, you can. Weak foot, number 1, baby. You're the best. Number 1, dog. You're the best. Yeah, man. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for all of it, dude. You're the best. Idol, that might be a tough word for me, because I'm not anybody's idol, but I appreciate you. I understand the sentiment, and I'm very thankful. I just try to hope that I can inspire people to continue working harder. And I hope that at least my dedication inspires you to continue working, and that you will work with me. So that's how we grow as a collective. So happy Wednesday, y'all. Weak foot. Happy Wednesday, dog. It's good to see you, man. We're going to get right into the Find the Note. Find the Note. You're the best, dude. I got to post this. I got to replace and pin this message, because this is a great one. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Yeah. Hunnits. You get hunnits. We're going to go right into Find the Notes. This is the boring part, guys. I get it. I understand it. But we got to get through this boring shit in order for us to get better. So, Find the Note exercise. As discussed, maybe not discovered, but as discussed by Joe Satriani, very famous guitar player, conservatory guy. Talks about how every individual guitar player who's at the intermediate and advanced player level should be able to find the note across all the fretboards. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to find the B note today. It's easy to find it on the same string, because if you know what position it is, you know what fret number it is below the 12th fret, you add 12 to that number, and you get its octave position above the 12th fret. If you know its position above the 12th fret, you subtract 12 from that number, and you get its position below the 12th fret. It's that simple. Below the 12th fret, you add 12. Above the 12th fret, you subtract 12. There are other ways to figure out where chords and notes are, but what we're doing is just trying to find the notes on individual strings. We'll get into different ideas and different ways to figure out where they are later on. But memorizing the fretboard is a very important skill. It's a very important part of this process. Thank you for being here. Let's get right to it. So we're at 7 and 19. 7 and 19 on the bottom E string, which puts us at 7 and 19 at the top E string. Which puts us at 7 and 19 on the bottom E string. Which puts us at 7 and 19 at the top E string. Which puts us at 7 and 19 on the bottom E string. I should have gone to the A string, but I did not. So we're at 2 and 14 on the A string. Again, you add 12 to 2, you get 14. You subtract 2 from 14, you get 2. See how easy that is? 12 from 14, you get 2. 12 plus 2 gives you 14. Now we're going back to the bottom E string, which puts us back to 7 and 19. You guessed it. Y'all so smart. Now we're at 7 and 19 on the top E string. Now back to the B string, which puts us at open to 12. Because when we know that the note is in string, and the name of the string is the same name as the note, you add 12 to that number, and you play it open. So open and 12. Back to 7 and 19 on the bottom E string. Now back to 7 and 19 on the bottom E string. Now back to 2 and 14 on the bottom E string. Now we're going to the D string, which puts us at, I want to say 9 and 21. Big juicy beefy brain working in overdrive right now. Now we're going back to the A string, which puts us back to 2 and 14. Now back to 7 and 19 on the bottom E string, which puts us at 7 and 19 on the top E string, which puts us back to open to 12 on the bottom on the B string. My bad. Then we're going to go to the G string. I heard it. I don't know where it is. It puts us at 4 and 16. Oh, there it is. My bad. 4 and 16. My bad. 4 and 16 on the G string. Which puts us back to 9 and 21 on the D string. Then 2 and 14 14 on the A string. Now back to 7. 7 and 19 on the bottom E string. We're going to finish this up right here with this. And as much as I hate doing this shit, this part is the worst part, in my opinion. But it's stuff that we have to do, guys. I'd love to go back to the major chords or the diminished. Absolutely, I'd love to do the diminished and augmented chords, but we're not going to get better if we don't do the 7th chords. I'm not going to get better, and I got to keep working on them because I suck at them. And that's like, I want people to see the process as well. One of the good things about starting this online, or this part of the online channel, is so that people get to see the process. You see all these influencers on the internet that put up these dope videos, but what you don't see is the thousands and tens of thousands of hours they put behind it. So the secondary effect of this is you're going to get to see my progress in real time. I make myself look stupid on the internet so that you don't have to. But at the same time, it gives you the opportunity to see the Kendrick Lamar's when he was playing at Best Buy. You know, no, I'm just, that's a terrible example. I'll never be a Kendrick Lamar. That guy's amazing. So don't even put, I'm just saying you don't see the process. And that saddens me because it dissuades people, it discourages people from trying to fight for something they really love. And music is something that's really important to me, and I hope that I can share that value with you. But I want people to also understand that it does take work. It's not, you're not going to pick up something and be good at it the next day. When it comes to production, well, production's a little bit easier because you're working with finished products of certain things. But if you're working on things like sound design and building your own sounds, and then you're trying to make music out of your own sounds, I can assure you it's not easy to do. So, with that being said, guys, before going into a whole thing about it, we're going to work with the B minor 7th chords, and the B major 7th chords, and then we're going to do, well, we're doing the A sharp, B flat major 7th chords, the A sharp, B flat minor 7th chords, and then we're going to follow that up with the B minor chords and the B minor 7th chords and the B major 7th chords. In case that wasn't clear, these are all 7th chords. I hope that I said that. The fatigue is kicking in. Yeah. So the back page looks like this. That's the bottom 4 strings and the rhythm chords to the B minor 7th chords, B flat minor 7th chords. And again, been over this before. If you have any questions about music theory, why do I not have the A sharp chords? Because B flat and A sharp are the same note. Okay, sonically they are absolutely identical. They differ in their notation. And if you're not reading sheet music, it doesn't really concern you. It is something you should know as a musician, if you're going to be a musician at all. If you have a principal instrument, if you're doing anything in production, you should have a principal instrument. If you have a principal instrument, you should have a fundamental understanding of music theory. That's just my opinion. Maybe you feel the same, maybe you don't. Happy Wednesday, y'all! Happy Wednesday! Happy Wednesday! That's a weird duck face. I don't like it. I don't like that color on me. I don't like it. Anyway, guys, let's get right to it. Okay? Starting with the B minor 7th chords. Okay? This is going to be rough. Okay? We're going to do our best, but it's going to be rough. Okay? The big bar. The little bar. Little bar and big bar. I like to call them little bar and big bar because one's half the whole chord. So this is the half chord, which is little bar. And this is big bar. Then here. Then here. One more time. Let's go. Right here. Then right here. go to the inside chords. Ready? This is a tough chord. And this one. Oh, there we go. Let's go again. Why is that one not working? I keep asking why these aren't working. My brain's on strike, clearly. This is my toughest day by far this week. Let's go again. Ready? Let's go again. Let's go into the rhythm chords right now. Let's go. These are the A sharp, B flat, 7th chords, major 7th chords. Then here, here, the baby. Then here. Stuck in a loop because I'm then right here. I get like that on days like today. I get work time because I got long days. And then here, I don't know why my fingers are not doing what I want them to do. I don't like it. Then here. Weird one. Right here. Let's go again. Right here. That's not the right one. It's right here. I don't know why this is not working in my favor today. Probably because I am not in the right place. There we go. That threw me off. Right here. Sometimes it just takes a minute for my brain to figure things out. That's okay. Brain buffering happens to the best of us. Let's go right to the bottom 4 string chords, guys. I apologize for that. That's not right either. Oh, that's right. right into the B flat minor 7th chord, guys. I know this shit is boring. There's no substitute for this, guys. You just got to do the work. You know, you got to pay those dues. So we're going to pay them today. We're going to pay them tomorrow. We're going to pay them every day as we're guitar players. These are fundamental skills. And I can assure you, when you watch basketball players, I don't think they like shooting free throws at the end of practice. I don't think they like shooting, you know, doing layup drills, but, you know, doing passing drills. But those are fundamental things. Learning scales and chords is something that if you play a music instrument, you can vary up the exercises, but having that foundational stuff, like even when you talk about teaching, you have a teacher that works, or a university, they teach low-level courses because it helps you get better. Building that foundation is really important. So let's get right to it, guys. I appreciate you being here. You guys are the best. Okay? Appreciate all of you. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Let's go again. Let's go right to these inside chords, guys. Y'all ready for this? Actually, I did not mean for that to come out like that. Y'all ready for this? Oh, then it's this. Does this first one sound weird? It's not working, so right here. There we go with that. There we go. And then right here. Let's go right into the bottom 4-string chords. I believe this is the 3rd time. But the fatigue is kicking in. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Let's get it going. Yeah. Enthusiasm. I'm trying to keep my enthusiasm up, but I am. It's a tough day, man. Tough day. Let's get right to the rhythm chords, guys. That's not right at all. We are. sure if I'm going to have time to get through all of the other exercises like the other chords today. It is too much time. Let me see. I have enough time to do that. I don't know. We'll work on, we'll at least do the B major ones, and if I don't get these other ones today, then we will work on them again tomorrow. I'll just have to make tomorrow's session a little bit longer. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to finish up with these, because I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to make it back to work in time, which means I only have 30 minutes left to practice and to finish the stream, so I have to excuse myself today, guys. I'm just going to type this into the section so that people know. There are going to be days like this where I'm not going to be able to get through every exercise the way that I want to. And just because of that, I'm just going to have to type in the section. Today, guys, we're not going to be able to get to that. We are going B major chords, B seventh chords. We are going to do the B7 chords tomorrow because I'm just running out of time. Because I just want people to know if they go back and watch the video that I'm going to have to go back and do these major chords tomorrow, these major 7th chords. I'm just not going to have time. I'm just not. We're going to get right into the Instagram lick of the week, guys. I apologize for that. Again, if I'm going to get through some of these sessions, I'm going to have days like this. I'm going to try to make it as infrequently as possible. But again, today I had something that I was supposed to have until 3. And now there's apparently something going on with my OBS, so I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I apologize for that. Something's wrong with my OBS right now. That doesn't excuse any of this stuff. I'm just trying to explain it. Sometimes this is going to happen, guys. I'm not going to be able to be here every single session the whole length. This is the first time I think that I've had to cut a session short in like 6 or 7 months. So I apologize for that, but it's going to happen, especially now with my schedule. Okay, so it is... get right into the ABC riff. No, that's not true at all. We're gonna get right into the. It's not a it's a polyphia riff, but it's not the ABC riff. It's the OD one. They're both letters because I don't know why that is. They just both happen to be letters. Yeah. Let's see if we can do that. The OD riff. We're working on the second part. This is going to sound really bad because I'm still working on this second part right here, and I don't know why that is, but it's... So the beginning part sounds like this. If there are issues with the stream, guys, please feel free to let me know if there are issues with the stream. Let's go. So the next part is... So it's... Then it's... So it goes like this. And then, well, I guess that's it. Continue playing this, but if I don't, well, yeah, if I don't get to the backing tracks, I'm never gonna finish this session, guys. This is not so great, but I'm here every single day. I guess that's the consolation. There's no really consolation. Nobody wins when you have to cut your practice short. I'm gonna have to practice later, and then I'm gonna have to add 20 minutes to our practice tomorrow, and that's just what I have to do, guys. I'm just gonna have to compensate for that on the weekends. That's I guess the trade-off is that whenever I'm here and I can't be here the entire time, I'll just have to add it on to a day that I know I'm going to be available for it, so that we still get the practice time in. I'm thankful that you guys are still here with me. I apologize that I do have to cut the session just a little short. Like today, we didn't do. We're just not doing the B seventh and the B minor seventh chords, which isn't a huge deal, but at the same time, it's a big deal because we need to make sure that we get those done. Which is why we're going to add them in tomorrow. We're going to be doing major minor chords, but we're going to start with the B7 chord so we can get that done tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. I have to figure that out as soon as I get into work. Because people, apparently, when you get to work, they tell you that people get sick and they have all this other stuff to do. And I'm supposed to have a 3-hour window here today, or not 5-hour window, really. 5.5-hour window, and I only have 2, and I spent all that time here. So I apologize, guys. It's going to happen from time to time, but let's get right to it. that last one, all I did was really play a bunch of notes, and I wasn't intentionally trying to do it. It just kind of turned out that way. But now thinking back on it, just like looking back on it right now, it feels like I was just playing a bunch of notes, which is part of it because I wasn't playing into the chords. I know the chords more to this one. The other ones, normally the chords are written, so instead of, you should figure out those chords to begin with, so that way when you are playing or practicing, that you're doing the best job you possibly can. So let's see if we can do that with this one. I think this one's easy. So it's like E, an F sharp. All these are major chords. Unfortunately, I have the last 3 minutes here. Not 3 minutes. I have literally, because I've got to be at work in the next 45 minutes. I got to take a tram to get there. So again, guys, I apologize. I have to cut this short, and it's not really technically speaking cutting it short, with the exception of we just didn't do the B seventh and the B minor seventh. The B seventh and B minor seventh chords. That's going to happen from time to time, where I'm going to have to do this, and I'm just going to have to add that time in on a different session. So tomorrow, I'm going to try to post this. Again, I apologize for those of you who would like to get through the boring shit or who want to do the boring shit with me. Yeah, they crunched me for time today, but again, it's going to happen. There's nothing I can do to prevent this from happening. The only thing I can do is promise you that I will try my best to make sure that when I do make the time to be here, that I will be here the entirety of the time. I can't make that promise right now. The only promise I can make to you is that I'm going to be here every single day. And even that's a promise I've been able to keep up into this point. There will be points where I get sick. Hopefully that never happens, but people get sick. I hear people coughing. I heard a little coughing, somebody coughing a little too hard today. Okay, so it's gonna happen. The only thing I can do about that is try to prevent it as much as I can, and also try to keep moving forward. I've been here every single day for exactly, I think today is 532 consecutive streaming sessions with my work schedule, with the people who left my job, with the new people coming in, the training, all this shit that's been going on over the last year and a half. I've still been able to be here every single day. So I just wanted to tell you guys, I'm thankful that you guys are here. I'm thankful for the subscriptions. I'm thankful for everything that you guys do for the channel. Let me go over my spiel real quick so I can end the stream and see you guys tomorrow. I go by the name Muzzy McGee, guys. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. If you're confused about that, this channel is about 4 things. And those 4 things are the first 2 things are about the live stream, which is what we're doing right now, and it's broken down into 2 individual parts. It's broken down in the practice session and the improvisational section. So the practice session is about me practicing, you practicing, and us practicing together. It's about us working on, obviously, the structure-wise, warm-ups, scales, chords, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different licks of the week, obviously different chord progressions, different chords and voicings, as well as different cover songs that we're using to try to get better at the channel, but also for promotional uses only on the channel. All that is in service to obviously get from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing and every level in between. Nextly, when people are watching the channel, or basically the second thing is about the improvisational stuff. So it's about taking what we've learned, we're going to implement that directly into the improvisational section, at which point we're going to work on improv. What I mean by that is on the live stream, I'm going to be working on the improvisational stuff. You're going to be working on it with me by judging me on it and hopefully using the backing tracks I have available in the playlist section of my channel to work on it yourself. It's my hope that you will feel comfortable and confident enough to record the stuff by yourself, post it to YouTube, and then share the link with me. And with your permission, obviously with your permission, I would like to talk about it on the channel. We don't have to show your face, we don't have to show the video. Just to talk about how you attack the fretboard, at least give some kind of analysis on how you attack the fretboard, how I've attacked the fretboard based on what you guys feel, and then we can talk about how we can move forward and together as a collective, which is great, in my opinion. That's what I'm trying to do with this channel. So with that being said, if any of that sounds good to you, I ask you to go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. But all of those things are in service to the third thing, which is about me growing the channel. And I'm growing the channel by doing what the whole channel is about. It's about me creating music in Logic Pro X. It's about me creating instrumentals and songs for myself, using my understanding of the guitar and using my guitar as my primary instrument on all of these tracks to create the best music I possibly can, singing, songwriting, and creating the best music I possibly can. So 100% of the stuff that I post on a daily basis will obviously be stuff in service to me getting better every single day. Okay? 90% of the stuff I put out is going to be stuff for me in my own personal projects. The other 10% is going to be reserved for 5% for people who are looking for new music and they want instrumentals, and the other 5% is going to be done for people in the short film industry who I work with almost exclusively on certain songs. So the fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel serves for me as where I am and where I've been and where I'm trying to go. So when people comment in real time, I can get real-time information on what I can do to make my channel better. Some of the stuff, most of the stuff that I get from people are things that cost money. It is unfortunate as it is sad, but as I've said before, I've already injected over $1,000 into what I've done for this channel so far with all the things I had to buy, including my amp audio device, and the strings and picks and things of that nature. So it's my hope that I can start generating money from this channel, but my hope is obviously not to generate this money by you giving me money, unless you want to make a donation to the channel, which is helpful. But the whole thing is I'm asking people to like, comment, subscribe so I can get into the YouTube partnership program so that I'm eligible to receive money for the channel. Again, some people want to donate, and if you want to donate, I'm not going to dissuade you from doing it, but I understand it's hard for everyone, and it would be callous and simple-minded and sad for me to kind of put that on the backs of people who I know are struggling right now. And the whole goal of this thing is so that we can all practice together so we can get better as a collective, and a secondary effect is so that you can see what it actually takes to get to the next level. So with that being said, I'm going to ask people to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's the freest way you can help out with the channel. And obviously, I ask people to donate to the channel, which is the second part. So you can donate to my Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. The link is not only available in the chat, it's also available in the description of every single video. You can donate as little as €1 to the €1 to the account if you'd like to, and if you don't want to, I understand. Okay, I'm never going to force people to do something they don't want to do, but I want them to be a part of this process. And if you feel like donating is helping to contribute to be a part of this process, then by all means donate. I know times are hard for everyone, so either way, I'm not going to push it. I'm not really a salesman that kind of way, but yeah, I want $100 bajillion, but I would prefer it not come out of the pocket of the people if I can help. If I can help it, if I can help it. I ask people to do that, and another way you can help out. This is an indirect way: is to sign up using cryptocurrency platforms like the ones I have available in the description, or the ones I specifically have in the description, using the referral links. The referral links help out in the following way: when you sign up using my referral links, they will offer you perks and benefits that will be better than that, than exponentially better than that of what you would get if you sign up by yourself. But whatever they offer you, whether it be $20 cash back or $100 off of this, or $100 cash back on this, or $100 off of trading fees, whatever it is they offer you, they will in turn offer me. And whatever they offer me, I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains this year to reinvest back into the channel. So I ask people, if you would like to get involved in the cryptocurrency space, you have the money, you've done your research, or both, and like I only spend between 15 and 20 bucks a month. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I enjoy trading crypto, and I figure maybe some of my viewers who are age eligible and regionally eligible might like to do so as well. So do your research if you'd like to get involved. It's an indirect way of helping me out with the channel, because whatever the company offers you, they'll offer me. So you're not actually giving me any money. It's just because I'm referring you to them. They're offering me stuff, and I'm using that to reinvest directly back in the channel. I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains, like the G1X multi-effects processor I bought, the Zoom G1X processor I bought, to reinvest that money back into the platform. Lastly, the freest way to help me out, second freest way to help me out with the channel, is by just subscribe to me across all platforms. I'm currently available on Facebook. I'm currently available on TikTok, on Twitch, and on Instagram. Facebook, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram. Yeah. And so if you want to join me, the easiest way, whether I'm active on those accounts or not, is irrelevant. But helping me grow those channels, those platforms, will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your understanding of me not being able to get through all these exercises today. I'm thankful for the 5 or 6 people who commented on the channel. I'm thankful for the people who were able to get through on the channel. I'm lucky I'm able to be here today. Even though I wasn't able to do the B7, the B minor 7 chords, I'm still here. Okay, I'm going to type that into the description. I'm going to make that. I'm going to announce that in the YouTube. I forgot what they call that. It's not like a feed, like a YouTube feed, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to announce it in the feed just so that people know when you watch this video that we didn't get to it. It's also in the chat, but again, that's what it is. I want to say thank you, guys. Thank you so much for your likes and your patience and your commitment to trying to get better as guitar players. It reinforces and helps me want to get better, and we can feed off of each other that way. Even though I'm fatigued and I'm tired and I don't want to do this some days, you guys give me the strength to keep pushing forward. And I'm really thankful for that. So with that being said, guys, I want to say thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your understanding. And I will be back here tomorrow doing the same thug dizzle. I'm not sure what time. I will let you guys know. I'll be here tomorrow. Until that. With that being said, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what I'm trying to build. I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick, but with your help, guys, we can make it happen more quickly. Okay, happy hump day, y'all. Goodbye.